Hello everybody, it's Several4 for the weekly update. Okay, so let's start off with health stuff. Okay, so I'll talk about videos after, because there are going to be videos this week, yay! But yeah, tomorrow I am going to start a stay at the hospital for a new treatment, radiation therapy. I've talked about this for a few weeks now. The reasoning why we're doing this now is because a few new spots showed up. If you haven't watched the last weekly updates, a few new spots showed up in my spine and sacrum, and we have to try something else then, because it's obvious that what we're doing isn't working well enough anymore. So yeah, I'm going to be going in tomorrow, Monday morning, and they're going to be admitting me then and placing a catheter and all sorts of fun things. And then Tuesday, they're going to be giving me the radiation. From that point, I have to sit there until my body is not radioactive enough so that I could leave. They say that this takes anywhere between 2 to 5 days from the infusion of the radiation. So yeah, I'm going to assume it's going to be 5 days from that. So it'd be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'd probably be coming home Monday. I would assume I'm going to be coming home Monday. Because every other time I've had to go to the hospital where it hasn't been like a set thing, like when I had the chemo way back in 2013, the really heavy chemo, I left as soon as I could. And that was essentially, you're going to get chemo on these days, we're going to watch you for one more day, and then you can leave if you're feeling up to it. And I left on that day. The other times I went to the hospital when there wasn't a set time, like when I got infections and when I got the horrible intestinal infection last year. So those times I was at the mercy of my body, and my experience is that my body is not merciful. So I'm probably going to be stuck in there for the maximum amount of time. I'm hoping not further than that, but yeah. So it's gonna be fun. The way it works is I'm gonna be in a room. It's gonna be a lead-lined room in the hospital, with like shielding around my bed. I can't have like visitors or anything, but I hopefully I'm gonna be bringing my tablet. I was thinking about bringing one of my 3DSs because I have a few, and just trying to maybe keep it wrapped up and not get contaminated. But I don't think it's gonna work. I don't want to lose one of my 3DSs, even though, like I said, I have two originals, although one is my recording one. So I have one extra original and two 3DS XLs and my new 3DS. I never got rid of my old ones. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if this makes me sound like a rich person. But I want to play Dragon Warrior 7. But that's not going to happen. So yeah, so I'm just going to bring the cheap tablet that we got, and my dad will have his laptop, so we'll have Netflix. I'm going to have Final Fantasy Record Keeper on there. I'm probably going to install the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I have the Shonen Jump app, so I have like 3 or 4 years of manga to catch up on since I've been subscribed to them for a long time. So hopefully I'm not going to get too bored, and that's really the main problem. Although, like, everything in the room is wrapped in plastic. Like, my dad, in order to use the bathroom, has to like go out of the room and like cover himself up with stuff, and it's a whole to-do. And I don't like to-dos. If that's a strange statement, I guess. I just like stability, if that makes any sense. And it's a lot of stuff, and we're gonna get through it, and I'll come back here and I'll be like, yay, I'm finally home. But yeah, it's gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. Although I've acclimated to the change mostly now, so I'm not most of the suicidal thoughts have gone away, so A plus there. Just needed some time and some peace. So yeah. the day that I get the infusion for like the 24 hours there, so I guess like Tuesday afternoon to Wednesday maybe. Um, I don't know if they're going to let me use like my tablet and stuff, because that's the day when most of the radiation leaves my body. So like I'm the most radioactive at that point, and so I might be offline then. But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. Let's see. Aside from that, so yeah, and then I get like 6 weeks before we evaluate whether I need a second one. I'm gonna need a second one. If the first one works at all, I'm gonna need a second one. Whether the question is whether I'm gonna have a third one, and it stops there. But yeah, so that's that. As for my state of mind, as I said, I'm getting a little better. Everybody's support has certainly helped. I'm just I want it to be over. I want it to be over so badly. And it's hard. It's always hard to, have the I want it to be over later with the added side effects of a life, or I want it to be over now with the added side effects of nothing else ever. So it's I make it sound like it's nothing because I'm very sarcastic person right now. The past few years, if you guys knew me before, like I started the chemo, essentially when I started YouTube, 2011-ish, I was a very different person. Look at my videos and stuff back then. I was a very different person. And I've become essentially sarcastic and as a personality trait over the kindness that I have. And like I used to be like the hugging type and things like that, and I don't touch people that much anymore. Just things like that, and it's just because I just I need this to be over. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I haven't been myself for a very long time, and I'm not hoping. That's the problem. There we go. People are hoping for me that this will bring about a change that we haven't seen before, a positive change that we haven't seen before. Because a lot of people said that the radiation therapy has been very drastically helpful to a lot of people. The reason why we didn't do it before was because we didn't want to. We can't go back to it once we do it. There are certain logistics to be worked out, and also there were the cancer was still too strong at the time. We don't want to risk having it not be an eradicating force. But yeah, I don't have any delusions that it's going to work out well, just given the past 3 years of me not responding to any of the hard-hitting stuff, but we'll see. I really don't know. But yeah, like I said, other people are hoping for me, so I don't have that capacity currently. I'm just going. Go along with whatever the doctor says. It's a very empty existence doing that, by the way. Don't be me at all. Like, I'm serious. Don't do the Dovey method of life, because yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So yeah, that's that. I gotta stop talking about it because you guys are gonna stop caring if I talk about it too much, because that's how life works. Someone keeps talking about their problems, and eventually you get used to it, and it's not, it's just them now. It's not an issue. That's just how things work. That's how it works with everything, really. That's the way things go in Albuquerque. But yeah, so getting on to different topics, videos. Yesterday we had a guest Let's Create with Christy, Yoshi Gamer Girl. So check that out, please. It was funny. This coming week, last week I did a stream of Undertale because it was its first birthday. It was supposed to be like party streamers and stuff. I don't edit these videos afterwards, so you're not going to get anything more than that. So yeah, Undertale, and I did a continued stream of my blind playthrough. So I'm going to put the videos for that up on YouTube for this week, just to get something back, you know? Hopefully, once I come back from the hospital and I'm feeling well, because I shouldn't start feeling the negative effects for a week or two, although the Jewish holidays are coming up, so it's really going to mess things up. I'm going to try to record a new Let's Play. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I've discussed it with a few people. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Yeah, so I'm going to put the Undertale videos up, and this Saturday is going to be, I was thinking of maybe doing Wednesday and Saturday for Let's Create, but I didn't get my fourth person yet, so I'm just going to space them out just on the usual uploads. So this Saturday is going to be another guest Let's Create, especially because nobody, suggested anything on yesterday's. So we still have to go with the guest ones. So it's going to be with the Juker, and that was a very fun episode, so I hope you guys watch it when it comes out. And yeah, Undertale and Let's Create, that's pretty much what it's going to be. It should be enough videos for this week, and then we'll figure out, once I get home from the hospital, what to do further than that. So yay. Next, stuff that happened this week. I bought Code of Princess for the 3DS because it was on sale for $10, and it's pretty good so far. Also because Steven and Midnight were like, buy this game. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a fun game. I like the characters, and it's fun to riff on it a little bit also. Also came out not came out this week, but the other Code of Princess didn't come out this week. It was on sale. But what came out this week was Dragon Warrior 7 for 3DS. Dragon Quest 7, excuse me, I'm sorry. I have it over there with my PS1 games as Dragon Warrior 7. Thank you very much. But copyright. Actually, I don't know if they copyright, if Square Enix copyrights Dragon Quest music, or if they just do Final Fantasy stuff, but yeah. Inception. I've been waiting for this game for a very long time, especially since Japan got it 2 years ago or something, or a year and a half ago, I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's what I thought it would be. They really changed the opening of the game, and I guess that's for younger players, because Dragon Warrior 7, this is Dragon Quest 7. Dragon Warrior 7 was a bit confusing in a lot of places. I'm not going to say it's a perfect game. It was also a very long game. It was a several disc PS1 game. But the opening kind of meandered a little bit, and it still meanders a bit here, but they did streamline some of it. They also added an explanation-y feature and a few other things and characters, and so far it's nice. I don't find a problem with that. Yeah, I'm a few hours into the game now. I'm on the second island, the second set of plates, the volcano one, if you've played the game. So yeah, it's good stuff. And I like the 3D is pretty nice, and just the other features that they've added so far. I didn't get to the monster abilities and what have you. So, yeah, it's good. I'm happy. Yeah, let's see, what else did I get? Anything else? Well, of course, I got stuff from Christy this week because, of course. What I also got was Pokemon cards. I got, excuse me, Julie. I got the Pikachu EX box for Generations, which I don't have the statue here. My little brother has it. Also a Steam Siege 3-pack with a Volcanion pin, which is pretty nice. And yeah, lots of cards. This is the Pikachu EX card, which looks really, really fancy. I also, in the Generations packs, I got a Radiant Collection Yveltal, which I only got this because Christy sent me one earlier. Also, we got a Mega Venusaur EX, so yay! A bunch of other adorable little Pokemon that really aren't of any consequence. We got a nice Machamp here. It's a holo, which is just nice. There's actually cards here with like pretty good attacks and abilities, like the Machamp. Its ability is all your fighting Pokemon do 20 more damage, and his Machamp Crush, which is 80, reduces damage by 40 to you the next turn. So yeah, that's pretty strong, I gotta say. Also, a really nice Chandelure. It's a holo too. Yeah. And Clink Clang over here, which is adorable. It's a holo, and Gear Spinner. Its attack does 70, and the next turn it does another 70 damage. Also, attacks done by your opponent, from its ability, attacks done by your opponent is reduced by 10 for every energy in its retreat cost. So if you're fighting Pokemon with a higher retreat cost, like a EX or something, then it's going to severely reduce their damage. Let's see, what else did I get? Of course, in the same pack, mind you, in Generations, I got a Sylveon EX, because of course, and a Jolteon EX, the same pack. So now I have a whole load of those. Also, I got a Steelix EX in one of the Steam Siege packs, which was really cool, and I think that was it for the cool cards there. Also just got a few other Pokemon that I haven't had before, like Armaldo. I don't know why I didn't have an Armaldo, but we didn't. And yes, stuff from Christy. She sent cards. I can't find 2 of them. They're somewhere in my room, but one of them is a breaks in here. A League one. There was also a League Veltal and a Volcarona, dual-type Volcarona card, I think. But yeah. So she also sent drawings, of course. It's Ed from Cowboy Bebop. Way! I love that character so much. Also, Kyuya from Uran Host Club. So yeah, I really like these drawings. They're the other 2 cards. I just had to take. There they are. I just had to like physically lift the papers up, even though I did that before and the cards weren't there. Also, it's like activity book thing for the hospital, which I'm probably gonna bring with me just because it's got a whole load of cool stuff and just like Pokedex and things like that, and just a whole load of things. And she tore out for me stuff that I probably wouldn't want to bring, which I'm not, like a poster, XY poster, which is pretty cool. And the drawing for Gengar that I can mess up. Oh yeah. Also stickers. Yay, stickers. I mean, first of all, like the Evolution stickers are just fantastic here. But yeah, we got Megas, especially Tyranitar, Mega Tyranitar. Yay. And X and Y's legendaries, such as Vivi. That's why I call Yveltal if you're new to this thing. Also the starters. Also more Megas. Also more Megas. There's a lot of Megas in Pokemon. There's currently like 50. Also starters. Also trainers. And a Dedenne. And another Dedenne. Seriously, Bonnie's a Dedenne. You can't tell me she's not. Bonnie just, in the anime, Bonnie just goes around. Then, Clement is just like, shut up, Bonnie. And finally, drawings, because what would the day be without drawings? First things first, I don't know if I showed it off in its incomplete form. But yeah, picture of Kite. This arm bothers me. I'm not going to fix it, but it bothers me because it looks horrible. But it's Kite from the Dot Hack series. I had only done like this and no arms before because the face was really nice. But I finished the rest of it, and it actually looks pretty nice. I was surprised because there are not a lot of references, like drawing type references to this character online, and that's sad. That's sad. I still haven't played the games. Also, where is it? Christy, in the thing, she got me erasers because if you don't know, like, there's 2 gifts for an artist that, like, will make their day. I'm serious about this. 2 things that will make an artist's day. A drawing utensil and an eraser. And she got me art erasers, especially this one, which I've been using, and it's really, really good so far. And 2 others for me to use when that one's used up. And people accessing the attic. But yeah, so in order to test this out, I drew another picture. And that was just a doodle, really. Like a 10-minute doodle, but yeah, Sephiroth there. It actually came out really nicely. I was really happy. And I attribute it to the use of this eraser, by the way, because it erased things really nicely. I know that sounds like really stupid, but it erased it really nicely, and that makes a picture. As you can't really see, but I had already ruined the picture over here by trying to draw a Sephiroth face previously many times, and I was able to pretty much cover that all up. Also, this looks a lot better when it's colored. As you can see, it's colored. So yay, colored pencils. So yeah, I would give you a demonstration if I could keep my pencil right over here. Of course, the top comes off instead of me actually being able to use it. Watch. Dark line, right? Watch as the magic unfolds. I know that's like, wow, Dovey, an eraser that works? You don't know the trouble that I go through with erasers, okay? Especially old erasers suck, by the way. Like, once your eraser gets to a certain age, throw it out. That's it, okay? Because if you try to use an old eraser, what it's going to do is either it's going to just smudge whatever drawing it is and not erase anything, which most erasers will do, or if it's something like a pink rubber eraser and it's old, it's going to leave colored smudges on your nice black and white artwork, and it's going to be terrible, and you can't get that out. So these things are important, especially to somebody who is a horrifically bad amateur drawer. I take my erasers very seriously, folks. I don't draw, like, these things, they die very fast. I don't draw unless I have a good erasing utensil. And I actually am very happy that I have one now. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So I'm going to spend today, I'm probably going to waste today. But yeah, so I should be able to stay in contact on Twitter and stuff for most of the time, except for like Tuesday or whatever. So yeah, fun times. And yeah, that's it for the weekly update. Obviously, the next weekly update isn't going to happen until I get home, so probably the following Monday or something. Hopefully. Hey, if it's sooner, I'll be happy too, but I have no delusions that since I'm a big person, they have to give me a lot of the stuff, that I'm just going to be radioactive for like a half a month. It is what it is. It's better than dying, I guess. It's better than the cancer killing me, I guess. Because that's painful. That is a painful death. Because I've almost experienced it in the past. And I know that that is a very painful way to go. So this is preferable. Oh, God. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for being nice to each other. Because if there's anything that, like, one thing that I want to have as my legacy on YouTube, it's people being happy and nice around each other. And I know that's a stupid, vague thing, but, like, that's why I do the box on Head Week and pants on Head Week. Because it's silly, but we're all being silly together, and that fosters at least something, you know? It's important. It's very important to be able to do that. And, Pants on Head Week is less than, well, it's about a month away. Yay! October 25th, I think, is the start of Pants on Head Week. So, better get yourselves ready, folks. Because this year, I want this year to be the best Pants on Head Week year ever. And it has a lot of competition, so you better start. Look up the stuff on my channel if you're new here. I need you guys to join in, and it's going to be very important for me. Guilt trip. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.